Hello, we're live at Control-Alt-Delete. We'll get started right at 6 o'clock. Isn't that the one we push?
To add other people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No viewers yet. Okay.
Gotta wait till John gets in.
All right.
Or anybody else that you would like to add.
Anybody listening out there yet? This is the best volunteer ever. Volunteer him, and he does everything that's needed.
I'm really glad we're doing this today. It's always fun to get the word out.
Let's try this again. Let me... No results found. I don't know why. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you. I'm glad you joined in. We're going to get ready to start here in just a minute.
We need two-way communication.
So Control-Alt-Delete. We'll go ahead and get started, at least a little bit of it anyway. Thank you for joining us in our very first Control-Alt-Delete live S.A.F.E event. S.A.F.E stands for Statistics, Awareness, Fundraising, and Education and Engaging. And we're going to start off today telling a little bit about what Control-Alt-Delete does. We'll let you know that this is a house full of pets, so don't be surprised if you see cats, dogs, chickens, anything walking by. Queenie wants to join in right now, and there's a cat in the background. This is our crazy life. I'm going to try to add one more person to this feed really quick. No results found. Okay, well, we'll just move forward, and hopefully John can join us and do his part of this presentation. So Control-Alt-Delete was founded in 2019 of September to help people escape domestic violence. We are a federally funded 501c3 nonprofit, and we are 100% volunteer run, so every donation goes directly towards helping people escape domestic violence, which is our mission. We help people at the most critical time of need, which is when they're escaping abuse. And that can also be a very challenging time, very dangerous time too. So we really try to take a lot of steps to be safe, but make sure that the survivors can be safe as well. I'm gonna try to add John again. He says he saw me, just 1 second. You can look how cute Queenie is while we do this.
Go crazy.
Still not showing anything, John. Okay. Well, maybe we'll have John do his own part of this as a live stream as soon as we finish up. He can go live then too. All right. So for the statistics for Control-Alt-Delete, when you've put into perspective that we've started the agency September 3rd of 2019, and when you hear these numbers, really think about that. And you guys are more than welcome to message and ask questions. Happy to answer any of them along the way. Since September 2nd of 2019, we have facilitated 3,147 escapes from domestic violence.
That's a lot.
It's a lot, right? And in that number of escapes, there have been 6,395 children.
Think about that. That's 365 days out of the year.
Yeah.
So that's like 3 escapes a day.
At least. We normally average about 4 a day. Anytime there's holidays and things like that, those numbers increase. Okay, let me see if I can add John now since he just made a comment, just so he's in here real quick. Let's see. Technology, not looking like
Oh.
it. Maybe I'm doing something wrong.
Back out of that. Go back in.
Let's get
And
the,
then X. Hit the X.
so it's not.
It shows.
Lisa and Claire. Hey, Claire. Good to have you here. All right. Well, John, we'll keep trying to get you on here. I'm not sure why that's not working. Technology. Okay, so back to statistics. In July of 2021, this past July, Control-Alt-Delete had 230 escapes from domestic violence. 230 in 1 month. And that included 434 children and 127 pets that are all safe now. We provide one-time assistance helping them escape domestic violence.
Used to have the veteran list.
We do have veterans. I can tell you how many veterans we've helped to date. It's 120 veterans that we've helped escape domestic violence. We don't track demographics. That is only if they disclose that to us that we know that about them. So that's kind of amazing in that statistics. So in total for 2021, this year to date, we've had 1,369 escapes from domestic violence that included 2,728 children. These are all unique escapes because we only provide service once. It's not a
Repeat.
It's a one-time, one-and-done deal. So we're really glad about that. Okay, so that we can help all those people. And kind of amazing, given that our average cost on a Control-Alt-Delete escape from domestic violence is $12.28. We get a lot done with a little bit of money. And that leads me into my next segment, the A. We're going to start with awards. Control-Alt-Delete was awarded $300 worth of gas gift cards from the Pilot Company, which is the Flying J gas stations, which are, I believe they're nationwide. These gift cards are going to make the difference between someone staying in a domestic violence situation and someone being able to escape.
Right.
And we know that is life or death at times. So thank you to the Pilot Company and Flying J for these gas gift cards. You are literally saving lives by donating.
But it's not just gas, right? They can use it for whatever. And people escape with kids, pets. So, and sometimes they have no food.
Exactly. So a gift card like that goes to the service station that has, you know, the foods and drinks and things like that, diapers, formula, whatever it is, they can help with that. So they can use that whatever is needed for that. So that is good. All right. Claire, Dr. Claire, actually did a document for us on helping kids continue to learn through traumatic events. And we're so grateful for her for putting this together, because anytime you're suffering any type of trauma, it's real easy to shut down and focus on that trauma or just surviving that trauma. So Claire put this incredible document together to help everyone. And if you would like to have this sent to you, whether you have traumatic events in your life, escaping domestic violence, or just have children and could use some help, I will be happy to send this to you. Just send a message. And Claire is on right now, so if you have questions for her, she can answer any questions about this. I'm just going to touch base on the highlights of this document, and I will also be sharing it in a blog post, so you always have access to this. It's helping your children, grandchildren learn is the title of the document, which is pretty powerful, because when you're trapped in a mindset of trauma, it's very difficult to focus on anything but that. She talks about games that help children improve their knowledge skills. And I love this, playing 20 questions. I used to always do this with my kids in the car because they were trapped in the car and they couldn't get away. They had to answer the questions. So I love that. So she has other ideas and some resources and online resources, practical stuff and things when children have reading challenges. There's just a ton of really great information in there, and we're really happy to have Claire to share that knowledge with us. So thank you, Claire, and we make sure that information is available probably on Facebook as well as on our blog for sure, so that we have that to anybody who needs to see that. John is going to do our fundraising part, and I'm going to try to bring him on again and see if we can make this happen. So everyone cross your fingers, and hopefully we can bring John on board right now. Oh, why is this doing this?
Scroll up. Let's see.
Nope. John, is there something on
wait.
your end?
You
What?
spelled John wrong.
Oh, okay. Where you can put that you're asking for permission to join us, maybe? That would be good. Nope, still not happening. Okay, so we'll figure this out next month to make sure John and anybody else of our co-hosts can join our
Do you
event.
see John's name on there?
Oh, wait, I just got a notice, but what is this? Let's see. Claire. I can add Claire. So, John, whatever Claire just did, guess what? I can bring Claire onto the camera. So, Claire, like it or not, guess what? I'm bringing you on here. And then you can talk a little more about your incredible document. So let's hope that happens. But while we're still working on that, Claire, if you get on, or John, if you get on, please, let me know and we'll stop rambling. But Peter's going to talk about E for engaging in our SAFE event. And so Peter is my right arm and my left arm. Whenever I have escapes that require lock changes or camera installs or heavy lifting, Peter is the one to help with that always. There's never any question, never any hesitation at all. When I say, hey, honey, we need to go do this, he grabs the car keys and we're ready to go. So he's going to talk about our Bin program.
Well, I want to also add that at other times we had other people like John and we have Martina, I don't remember now, at Escapes to help out. So it's a group effort, and it takes a village to help people get away. But so there was an escape 2 months ago for a lady who left another state, and she came with nothing. She had literally nothing. Her and her kid,
who was just 3 years old,
little girl. She's staying with friends that she knew, and she had nothing on, and Laura showed up with a bin just like this, some clothes. We went to a closet and got her some clothes.
Yeah, the Clothes Cabin, which is a great community partner with us. That I just tell them the size clothing that we need, and then they get it all pulled together, and we run and pick it up and take it to the survivors that need that.
And I can't even tell you how ecstatic this person was, and I can't even tell you because I'll probably start tearing up again. And but she just hugged Laura, and you could just feel it. You could hear it in her voice. You could see it in her action. And so these bins actually they help people so much. They go so far, and people can't tell her enough about how much this saved their life as far as having at least something with them in their escape. But there's a list of items that Laura has, right?
Yeah, and I will share that too in a blog post and on our Facebook page also. But it's basically, think about your day starting and what you need to have. What are your needs? You need to brush your teeth. You need to have a toothbrush, toothpaste, dental floss, mouthwash, socks. Someone escaping that has absolutely nothing but the clothing on their back, which we see very frequently.
They may not have access to water,
Yeah.
and so handy wipes, baby wipes.
Baby wipes go a long way to helping them
A
stay
diary to track, their escape and their life. And
which a journal is crucial because you need to track court dates, you need to track all kind of things like that. Having that ability to write down your feelings and your thoughts is also very healing as well.
but anything that you would think that you would need when you go on vacation, you pack and you want to have everything with you. They need that and more. So soap, there's a clothes soap, there's potty soap, you get the idea. I won't go into everything. Brushes,
Everything that you could
Mouthwash.
need. And these are collected by volunteers and volunteer groups. We do donation drives to get these items for these baskets and for the baskets themselves. It's a great family project. It's a great community project for your work, for anything. You can collect any of these items. We can bring them, we can pick them up sometimes. If I'm not busy on an escape, I can come pick up. Or you can drop off at Control Alt Delete anytime, day or night. And even if it's just a, 2 deodorants or a box of feminine products, anything like that is really going to help. It allows survivors to have dignity and not having to ask for essentials.
Plus, even when people aren't escaping their house, but they're locked in their house. They got new locks. They've got cameras. They're home. They don't want to go out. They don't want to be surprised by anybody. They've expressed such joy having this available to them, so they can stay home. They can,
Heal.
heal.
Well, and 99% of all Control Alt Delete escapes have been financially abused as well. So they don't have the finances to be able to go buy shampoo and conditioner. And I had a lady that was talking to me about escaping abuse 60 years ago. And the only thing she really wished she had, it was a treat, was scented lotion. And think about that. I mean, we take that for granted, right? You can even go to the dollar store and buy scented lotion, but that's a real treat for somebody who is escaping domestic violence. So that's a really great volunteer opportunity to help make a huge difference in the families that we serve. And I talk about escapes a lot. So let me define what an escape is. An escape is the group of people that are leaving an abusive situation. So it's typically an adult and children and pets. So over 96% of our escapes are mothers and children and pets. And they're survivors. As soon as they escape, they've become a survivor. And we're really happy to be able to help that with them. The largest needed item or requested item is gas, fuel, transportation. That's the largest need for people to escape. So hopefully, I'm going to try to bring John on one more time because he has a really crucial piece that I want to talk to everybody about.
I'm going to mention, in addition to the bins, one of the other things that is important to people is that when they do escape, if they are escaping their home, food cards, gas cards, just stuff that they can feed their children, put gas in their car. What else do you get?
Well, it's really the snacks are a really good important thing too, because if
Gum.
Gum, playing cards, just small things that you can carry. But non-perishable food items, because someone that's getting on a bus with little children, and it may be a 2 or 3 day bus ride, which does happen.
Yep.
Having a gas card, not a gas card, a fast food restaurant card or a Walmart card or something like that, where they can buy snacks, but also have a little bag of snacks for kids and things that'll keep them entertained, and
Books.
Definitely baby wipes. Baby wipes are crucial for those trips leaving.
What about the bracelets?
That's another fantastic volunteer opportunity. We give out survivor bracelets that are, want to grab one?
Sure.
They spell out Morse code in survivor. We give these out at volunteer events, and we give them out to every single survivor, adults and children, because they need to know, they need a tangible reminder that they have survived. It's probably something they thought they may not survive. So we have volunteers. This was started by Control Alt Delete supporter Lisa, and she started this project, and it has really grown into something amazing. So thank you, Lisa, for this. Each bracelet is made with beads that spell out survivor in Morse code, and people can wear them and have something that they can touch and something tangible,
Or give them.
away. Exactly.
Someone they know.
as a reminder that they have survived this. So,
At the last event, we've had people marvel over these. They love the fact that they bring awareness to domestic violence, and some of them didn't take them for themselves. They took them to give them to somebody they knew who was a survivor of domestic violence.
yeah, so think about this. Pre-COVID, the statistics were 1 in 4 women and 1 in 9 men are in a domestic violence relationship. I think since COVID happened, those numbers have probably gotten a lot worse. Probably 1 in 3 women. Don't have statistics to show that, national statistics to show that yet. But someone you know is being abused, someone in your circle, when you think of 1 in 4 women. So there's a lot of things you can do if you think or or suspect someone is being abused. And the first thing is to just let them know that you're there for them. It doesn't have to cost you anything. Just let them know you're available to help answer questions. You're there to help them find resources if they need them. Not everybody's always ready to admit they're in an abusive relationship, and that could be because they don't realize it.
Education, speaking to the public, speaking to the prosecutor's office.
Yep. I'm going this week to talk to the Mesa Prosecutor's Office to talk about what services we provide. So there's no confusion there about what we offer and how we can help out. We are out in the community all the time trying to make a difference. So,
Yep.
And not just trying, we are making a difference,
Yeah,
right?
true.
Yeah, yeah.
Seen it firsthand.
All right, well, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for joining, and I appreciate everybody that's tuned in. John, if you are on right now and can
Speak. Oh, is his name? You can also select.
I don't see his
So
name
like
anywhere.
you could do this.
Nope,
Um,
you can't.
Or we can like, hey, Crystal.
Yes, we would like, thank you, Crystal, for telling us we're doing great work, and you are part of that team. We couldn't do it without you. Our board members help make everything happen, so thank you, all of the board members who work as tirelessly as we do to make sure everybody's safe. All right, so I'm going to finish this up. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to be back every month on the 3rd of the month at 6 p.m. to talk about our most recent successes and statistics and how you can help. And hopefully next time we will have it set up so that we can bring other people in on this and they can do their part. So John, if you're listening and can try to get your piece going after we finish up by joining, starting a live stream, that would be fantastic. Thank you all again, and that was really quick. This was supposed to be a half hour. It's 19 minutes. Anybody have any questions? Let's go there. I would love to answer some questions.
Trista does.
Yeah, do you hear the cats in the background? See, I wasn't kidding. Cats, dogs, everything. So, all right. Well, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. We appreciate you. Keep in mind, when you donate to Control-Alt-Delete, 100% of every donation goes directly to helping people escape. I don't get paid to do this. He doesn't get paid to do this. Our board members don't get paid to do this. We do this because we believe in it.
I get this if I don't do it. I'm just kidding.
That's not funny when we're talking about domestic violence. You just dropped down to number 2 on my volunteer list.
Sorry, I'm a clown.
He's a clown. Which actually really helps when we go out to escapes because Peter can make everybody laugh. He says a comforting thing. So if you love Peter's sense of humor, drop a donation right now.
Come to your house and
let's see what happens there. All right. Well, again, thank you for joining in, and tune in next month. Hopefully John can follow up and get on and talk about some amazing things he has. Yes, he is just keeping it light, and we need that. He needs to keep it light, and that's really his job here because as a survivor myself, there can be some triggers, and he's seen it. that take you right back to a really dark place. And his levity and his support really help with that, keeping me grounded. And I couldn't do this without him. So there's just goes to show you right there, there is love after abuse. I got lucky. All right, so we'll wrap up. I think I've said that 5 times now. I'm going to wrap up now. And John, if you can get on, I hope you can and do your part. Thank you for joining in. And please tune in next month. Hopefully we'll have the technical glitches worked out. Thank you again.
Thank you guys. Love you.
Love you. Bye.